Good afternoon, Adam here from Board at Home, and welcome to the first episode of All Aboard of 2022. It's hard to believe it's been 7 months since we first opened our doors, but here we are, post-Christmas. Had an amazing first year, I guess, really. We've got a few months left on that year, but 2021 was so good for us, and it was great to see such a sort of positive feedback to the shop in our local community. We're going to be building on that in great strides, so we will talk about some of those bits in just a moment. What I want to do first is just show you this Epic Encounters box. This is Village of the Goblin Chief, one of our regulars from our RPG club on Monday evenings. Bought it and asked if I wanted to do a little video for you guys so you can see what's inside. Decided we would, although we have done one already, but we do have more of these coming out towards the end of January. We will be planning to get more stock of a greater variety of these as well. So just a refresh to give you an idea of what's inside. So, first up, we have got our source book, our adventure book here. So this is going to give us literally everything that we need to run this as an adventure. So it's going to give us maps, it's going to give us locations, it's going to give us a walkthrough, and then we also have the stats for the monsters. You can see here, I'll just zoom in on that, for all the different monsters that will be in the adventure there. So fairly straightforward there. I guess a little visual aid of the components inside the box. Here we have the adventure map, so we're not just relying on the ones inside the box, we do have a enlarged version of that, which is here. That is double-sided as well for the locations within the adventure. Finally, our range of miniatures. If you watched our video for the Labyrinth of the Goblin Tsar, then you'll know the kind of quality of these miniatures, but we're going to show you these ones again. So you see we've got a whole range of them here. Let's just bring a few up for you. There we go. Such lovely detail on these models. Let's get some of those smaller ones out here. I think this is the Goblin Chief himself. Really, really cool. Obviously, these can be used for the one-off adventure. The adventure can be incorporated into your existing campaigns, or you may just want to use the stats, use the miniatures or the maps for other things besides, maybe even not for Dungeons and Dragons, maybe for Blood Bowl or any other kind of war games. But there it is. That is Epic Encounters, Village of the Goblin Chief. So, on to other things. So one of the things we wanted to do when we started up the shop was give you a wide range of events. We trialled these out over the summer and we had a great response to that. As we move into 2022, we've taken some feedback from those, and we've sort of curated a few games to kick off a new season of family-friendly board game events for you. Like with the ones over the summer, these will be running on Sundays as part of the Family Games Day. Now the way this will work is it will be £2 for the event. You'll get to play a series of games on whichever game is chosen for that day. Everyone will get a little something for coming along, whether that's some tokens or some like promo bits, as well as some prizes for those who sort of win the Board Games Day itself. You can then stay on to carry on using the Board Games Library at your leisure for the remainder of the afternoon. So our first couple of games, originally we started with King Domino here and King of Tokyo. These were a resounding success and we will be doing these again, but we've chosen a few other games to throw into the mix just to give you a nice variety of stuff that will rotate over the course of a couple of months. So the next one we'll be looking at is Animix Park. This is a great little game for 2 to 6 players, so this one will be 12 players total for the event when we run that one. The idea is that you're trying to collect different animal sets to score that animal at the end of the game. We've got Sushi Go Party, a fun little game where you are trying to collect different sushi dishes to create your menu and score points based on those combinations between the dishes. Store favourite Quirkle. So this is one we've wanted to run for a little while. We're currently talking to the supplier about ways that we can do this, but rest assured these games and a few others we will start in February to run these on a weekly basis. So the idea would be that February we'd choose 3 of these, and then in March it would be the other 2 plus something else, and then back to April we'd run these 3, and over time as we get games in or as event kits are released for other games, we will rotate these in and out, giving you a fresh supply of games to play throughout the entire year. One of the other things that you can do with this, if you're a regular to any of our other groups, such as our RPG club, or you come along to the board games club on Wednesdays and you want to attend these on a regular basis as well, you can actually take advantage of our membership card scheme. So that is this here, this membership card. It runs month to month. It's £20 for the month, and this will give you access to all of our events. So that's Board Games Club, RPG Club. This will give you access to the special events on the Sundays as well. So that will be included as part of the membership. So if you're a regular already and you want to attend more, then you can save money with that. The added benefit with that card is that you also get 5% discount on our range of board games up in the shop as well. So you can save yourself a bit of money, especially if you want to pick up a game that you've just been playing. Next on the agenda is this one here. Let's just come out a little bit. Ultray. So this is a story-driven game where players are working together to rebuild the kingdom, reinforce the castle and protect the villagers. So it is story-driven, so it has a kind of D&D RPG aspect to the game. We're looking at running this as a campaign over a series of weeks. We've already put up a couple of videos about what's inside the boxes, as well as a video about what we want to do with it. But if you are interested in playing Ultray and running it as a regular weekly campaign, just comment below or comment on any of our social media or the videos that we've already put up. We'll add your name to a list, and when we get 4 people, we can agree on a day that you 4 want to do that. We can get this kick-started for you. We will also be doing this for Oath. It's a game by Leader Games, people that made Root. We're still waiting for that to be re-released as part of the second wave, but as soon as we have that, we'll be adding that into our sort of board game campaigns as well. Well, that is everything for today. If you have any questions at all about anything on this video or anything regarding the shop, do just let us know. Thank you for bearing with me. This one has been a bit longer, but we've got a lot more stuff to go through on this one. Oh, and before I forget, we've got some great surprises coming up for you in the coming weeks as well. Some really, really cool stuff in the pipeline for you. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you as always, and here's to a great 2022 with you all. I'll see you in the boardroom.